Hello, welcome back to my channel. This week I am taking you on a food tour of one of New York's newest food halls. This is Urbanspace Union Square. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that way we can keep on growing. Now, let's eat. Okay, so our first stop is at Bobwhite Counter, and I got their chicken Caesar wrap, which has their fried chicken, which is what they're known for. They also have fried chicken sandwiches, spicy chicken sandwiches, their classic chicken sandwich, and a different wrap, which is buffalo chicken. So this one's got that fried chicken, some Caesar dressing, romaine, and cucumbers, and croutons. So let's give this a try. I love a dressing heavy Caesar wrap. I know the internet is up for debate and which place in New York City has the best chicken Caesar wrap, but personally, I feel like you gotta go to somewhere with really good chicken because they dressed it well, it's delicious fried chicken. Let me know if you try any of the other sandwiches. I know that they also have the original location in Alphabet City, which I've been to like years ago, but it's nice to see them in Urbanspace now, and it's more accessible if you're not over in that part of town. So if you actually haven't heard of Urbanspace, it's a food hall, obviously, where they bring vendors in from the local area to have permanent outposts. Now, part of Urbanspace's mission is that they believe in keeping at least 25% of the vendors as first-time entrepreneurs or startup companies that have operated for less than 4 years. This also isn't the only urban space in the city. I believe there are about 5 other urban spaces, and they have some in other cities. So let me know if you want me to check out any more urban space locations. Now, we have some more food to eat, so let's go. Okay, our next spot was to get bao at Bao By Kaya. Now they also have like rice bowls and spring rolls and other things like that, but I got their Peking duck bao, so it's just the same concept as Peking duck but in a bao bun, which is this soft, pillowy, steamed bun. So let's give this a try. Oh, actually before I try it, I'm in the beer garden. Yeah, there's a beer garden here too, with outdoor chess and giant Jenga. So cool, so fun. So if you're looking for somewhere to hang, this is definitely a really good spot to relax, grab a drink, grab some good food, and hang out in the Union Square urban space. But I think this bao, but I think it's time to try the bao. The sauce is nice and sweet, the cucumbers are crunchy, and the duck is really savory. So this is a great option if you're looking for something light. It's about $5 for one of their baos. So if you want to just grab this, they also have teas like I believe boba and some lychee teas and other things like that that you can get to accompany your snack, meal, whatever you choose, because they have other options as well, like rice bowls and spring rolls and things like that. So this is a great option at Urbanspace, but I think we have some more food to try. Okay, next I got some chicken and rice. So I picked their roast chicken. They said that that was their most popular. They also had a poached chicken option. And then, as with all the places we've been going today, there's also a bunch of other stuff on their menu. So this came with obviously rice, and then it looks like a type of green, I'm not sure what, and then some cucumber and some herbs on top. And they also gave me a broth to have with it, and I asked someone who works there how they typically eat it. They said just kind of simultaneously. You have some chicken, you have some broth. I guess some people like to drink it beforehand, but I think more typically or traditionally, it's eaten together. They gave me these sauces. They said this one, I believe this one, is very spicy. I'm sure I'll be able to tell when I smell it, but let's try it. This chicken is so juicy, and the broth is like perfectly savory. I think they complement each other very, very well. I think one of the workers or the owner also came over. He's from Singapore and said, I think he said that they have another restaurant in Singapore. I'm not positive, but either way, it was really cool. He was very excited for me to try this and encouraged me to eat it while it was still hot. I really think eating it with the broth is a nice compliment. However, we have to try some of these sauces. So let's see what this one is. Oh, this is ginger. I think this is just like mainly like a pureed or grated, finely grated ginger. All right, let me see. He said just to dip the chicken. Let's go in. That really brightens it up actually, because it is very, it's very moist and tender and savory, but the ginger kind of gives it a lighter taste. Oh, this is definitely like a soy sauce. I'll have some rice with this. Now this is the one that I should be afraid of. Oh, it doesn't smell, well, maybe it smells a little spicy. Let's see. All right, here we go. Yeah, that hits you in the back of the throat. Okay, if you don't like spice, I would skip this one. But the ginger and the soy sauce one were very, very good. And overall, this is a really, really great meal. If you're looking for something that's just kind of comforting and delicious and very well balanced, I mean, chicken, rice, veggies, and a delicious broth, this is a really awesome spot. Also, it is the only location of it in the city. So back to what I was saying before, Urbanspace likes to try and bring new vendors or starting up businesses into their spaces. So it's really cool that they were able to open one here, and this is the first. So if you haven't been able to check it out yet, I definitely recommend it. And we have some more food to eat, so let's go. Okay, so the next item that I got is some spanakopita, which is basically a spinach and cheese pie. I think there's cheese in it, maybe it's just spinach. But I've had it before. It's another great option if you just wanted something quick to eat, but not necessarily a full meal. However, the spot that I got it from also has like bowls and other things like that that you can also get if that's what you're in the mood for. So let's give it a taste. Ah, yes, there's cheese, I see it. It has a nice crunchy top. It's really, really flaky. The inside is nice and like rich and buttery from all the layers of the pastry, which if you don't know what spanakopita is, it's a pie that is made with a bunch of different layers of pastry with spinach, and I believe it's kind of like a farmer's cheese. This is what the inside looks like. I'll put all the typical ingredients on the screen here if you're not familiar with it, but it is delicious. And also this is a pretty big piece. I feel like if I wasn't that hungry, I could share this with someone else, get a nice drink with it, and it's a good snack if you're stopping by Urbanspace. Oh, but we're not done. You kidding me? We got one more spot. Figured we would round out the video on a sweet note, so I got Wafels Dinges, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I just got their typical waffle with some strawberries on top, and then all of their waffles come with powdered sugar as well. So let's taste it. Their waffles are kind of covered in like a nice sweet sugary coating, so a little bit more powdered sugar on top really makes this wonderful dessert. It's a great option if you're looking for something sweet to round out your Urbanspace day. But this was our last spot. I feel like I've tried so many things at Urbanspace, but there's still so many more options here that I haven't even got to check out. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to come back, do another food tour at Urbanspace Union Square, if I should check out any of the other urban spaces. But either way, I met so many awesome people today. Everyone was so nice, and there were a bunch of workers who were just very kind and letting me know more about the space, the organization, and the food. And I just feel like it's definitely somewhere you should really check out if you're in New York City. Whether you live here or you're just visiting, it's worth stopping by. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so that way we can keep on growing. And I will be sure to catch you next time. Bye!